Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to be working on the rarest pair of shoes I've had in hand, specifically a pair of Flu Game 12s from 1997. The shoes have a multitude of problems, including some separations between the outsole and midsole. Both shoes also have some decent amount of separations between the upper and midsole, and the tabs on both shoes have cracked. The shoes also do have a small amount of creasing in the toe box, which is easily fixable. The camera doesn't pick it up very well, but the shoes do have a little bit of dirt on them, which is why I'm taking the laces out so that I can clean the uppers of the shoes. Here you can see that I was able to take the outsole off with little to no force. Here you can better see the cracked tabs on both shoes. I'll have to replace these later on. Now with the uppers of the shoes cleaned and the outsoles off the shoes, I'm going to go ahead and use some acetone and cotton balls to remove the original glue on the shoes. I also will be using cotton balls and acetone on the outsole of the shoes, just to get that glue off of it. After 9 months, I'm finally back to working on the Flu Game 12s. Now I'm going to go ahead and start making the paint mixture for both the upper and the midsole of the shoes. To start off the paint mixture, I just used a good amount of red and a few drops of black to see if I could get the correct mixture. I ran out of red paint soon after, which delayed the process of getting the correct mixture. While waiting for the rest of the red paint to come in, I'm going to go ahead and decrease the toe box on both shoes. If you watched the video to this point and are enjoying it, it'd be greatly appreciated if you went ahead and liked and subscribed, as it helps boost the channel to other people who would like to see these videos. Before I start repainting the uppers, I need to go ahead and remove the tabs off both shoes, as they're cracked and I'll need to replace them soon. To help me get rid of the rest of the tabs on the shoes, I'm just using a seam ripper, which helps me push it out under the stitching. I'm also using the seam ripper to remove the original stitching on the shoes, as I will not be using them. I later would also use some acetone to help me lift some of the parts of the midsole up so that I could get the remaining bits that were below the midsole out. Before I repaint the midsole and upper, I'm going to use some acetone and cotton balls to remove the original paint. I also will be using 400 grit sandpaper to give me a better base to paint on. Now with the uppers ready for paint, I'm going to go ahead and use my rotary tool with a sanding bit so that I can get any remaining bits of glue off of the midsole. Finally, I'm able to start painting the upper and midsole of the shoes. I have one paint match that was made specifically for the midsole and one for the upper of the shoes, as the red is different on both of those parts. For the red leather and the midsole, I went ahead and used a matte varnish over both of those pieces after I finished painting both of them.
We must pay homage